Oh my lord. Hearthstone. Am I recording? I'm not recording. I am recording. This could potentially be the worst idea I've ever come up with. It could also potentially be the most genius idea I've ever come up with. And that is a new series called Drunk Hearthstone. And it involves Dirty Distaggio partaking in the spirits of life. Now, someone had asked in a YouTube comment, well, how the heck do you, what's this dust? Like, what's enchanting and what's dust? And how do I get cards? And this game sucks. And help me out is what you're telling me. I don't get it. I'm used to, I don't want to use my brain. I just want to touch the screen and attack people in Castle Clash and stuff. No. We're going to make you use your brain. This is like chess and crack combined into one toxic chemical. That's what Hearthstone is, baby. It is the fruit of life. And every single day you get a new quest if you don't have any up. So the first time you start playing, you might get one quest. And then every single day you get a new quest until you build up to 3 total quests. When you have 3 quests, you can... That's the maximum. If you beat all 3 of them, next day you'll get 1 new quest. But you have up to 3 maximum, and you'll get up to 1 new per day. They can only be completed in play mode or the arena, which it does say right here. When you do that, you can go to your shop. When you complete those quests, you get gold, and you can see here with 100 gold, you can buy some classic mode packs, or you can buy some goblins versus gnomers. I like gnomes. I don't see many gnomes in that expansion, to be totally honest with you. I do see a lot of mechs, though, which has absolutely nothing to do with goblins versus gnomes. Do goblins make them? Do gnomes tinker? I thought that was more of a dwarf thing. I mean, I don't quite understand. Maybe I just don't get the lore. Maybe I need to do a little research, but I don't really want to do any research. At least one card will be rare or better. Let's just say that you've bought in 15 packs by earning 1,500 gold, which might take you a month or more if you suck. Just saying that you can't suck and expect to do good. And the game's gotten more competitive, though. It is a little bit trickier to be free to play, but trust me, you can still be free to play and do quite well in this game, and you will be using your brain, and your parents will love you. They will thank me. They will thank me for introducing you to this game, because it's going to develop your mind and your soul, and you will become a better, stronger, more fitting person for humanity. Then, once you buy your packs, you go to open packs, and you open them. Now, when you get 2 of a card, it doesn't matter. It doesn't help you to have 10 of a card. You can only ever put up to 2 of one card in a deck unless it's a legendary card, in which case you can only have 1 card. So what you do is you look at this. See this? Look at this. I didn't realize this. Look at this. Look at these cards. Oh my god, it just fucking moved. Oh my god, is this Five Nights at Freddy? Oh my god, did you see that? I saw that. Freaking! This is why I don't play scary horror games. I tried so hard. I played 1 recording and I'm like, I'm done. And then you open it. At least one of them will be rare. Like this blue dot right here means it's a rare card, guys. Illuminator. Okay, I guess that is a gnome. There's lots of gnomes, guys. I was going crazy on you there. These are all other cards in this set. Now, if you're new starting, you want to buy classic cards. These aren't better cards than classic. I just have like every classic card. Epic! That's what we gotta say. I don't play Rogue, though. Oh, look at that. Gold border cards, too. Now, gold border cards are the same as non-gold border cards. They're just rarer. They're just like, sort of like, sometimes there's people that play games and they just need everything to be cosmetically awesome. Like, they need everything to be the ultra rare gold bordered whatever foil. It's like baseball. Okay, if you're really old like me, it's like baseball cards came out, and they used to be just like paper, cardboard, or whatever. And then all of a sudden they're like shiny. They're like, oh, the cards are shiny. Like Top Deck comes out and it's like, ooh, there's foil cards. Ooh, there's, it's the same card. It's like Cal Ripken Jr., but it's like a shiny Cal Ripken Jr. It's the same thing here. Converting it to your Gen Y language here. It's like the bling bling. It's like the, you know what I'm saying, flavor flav. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. And so people like that. So they like to try to get all gold bordered cards. And I am not one of those people. It does not help you whatsoever. Look at that. There's a double rare. The two blues here. And not only that, a gold border blue. But again, I really don't care. And what's nice about pulling those gold bordered cards is they disenchant into more dust. What? They disenchant into more dust. Just remember that for later, guys. Okay, I'm not going to give it to you all at once here. I'm going to give it to you as we go here. I kind of feel like I need a legendary at this point, but I keep on epic, so that's not terrible here. Piloted Sky Golem. Golden Common Pole Stomper! Murloc for the dirty Murloc deck. Actually, I really still like that deck, to be completely honest with you. See here? So you know how I pulled that Illuminator, which I believe to be a gnome, because it's short. Okay, shorty. We used to call it shorties. You're going to open up these cards. You're going to keep going here, guys. This is going to be a long video. Here's the nice thing about Hearthstone, or maybe it's the bad thing about Hearthstone, or maybe I don't know what you think about. Just tell me what you think in the comments below, because I really appreciate your comments. I read every single one. Okay, I don't read every single one, but if I did read every single one, I'd be like a god or something, because there's no way I can do that. But I'm going to try to do that on my Hearthstone videos. Whenever I introduce a new game, I really, really do try to read every single comment. I don't reply to every comment. I have a day job, guys. I have another thing I need to do, and I volunteer at like 3 nonprofits. I've mentioned that before. I'm not lying. Hockey, baseball, and Boy Scouts of America. Look at that. Look at that. I'm a beacon of society is what I am. And at night I play Hearthstone, so fucking deal with it. That's just how I roll. I'm not normal. I've never claimed to be. You're not either, by the way. I mean, you're watching someone else play a game on YouTube. How normal can you be? Do you know what I'm saying? Absolutely abnormal. That's exactly what I'm talking about. You know what I should have done is brought my webcam back up. People like that. I don't know. Some people hate it, though. And some people like it. So comment down below. Look at this. I've asked you to do like 20 things already. And I'm only like 7 minutes in. This is going to be the most beautiful series of your life. And even if you don't want to play this game, you will watch this series simply because... well, I'm not sure exactly why, but I'm hoping that you will for some reason that each of you has. And I'm sure each reason will be different. So as you can see, I'm going through here, I'm opening cards, I'm getting a lot of 2-for-1s, or sorry, a lot of 3-fers. And I turn the volume up, and I shorten my intro just because I love you. 2 golden cards there. I'm just mentioning that for the future. Just remember that. Because I'll talk about that in a second here. Now I'm going to bring this in. I got 4 left. I'm doing 15 pack opens. By the way, it's better to play in the arena. Use your gold to play in the arena. But I don't want to really confuse the matter right now. That's only good if... that only works. That's only a good strategy if you are good at this game. And pretty much most of you suck. So let's not quite go there. Oh my lord, I'm sure some of you are probably really awesome and I just insulted you. And I occasionally might do that on Drunk Hearthstone. So, I mean, whatever happens, happens. I'm sorry. And I apologize in advance. If you can't take it, then you can go, you know, watch... you know, alpha male videos or something. Oh, burn! Just kidding. I love alpha male. You know, look at this. Oh my god, it's like animated. It's like, hello, hello, hello. Shoot me in the belly, target dummy. I mentioned in a prior video, mechs become important. They become a playable archetype. Whoa, that's a big word for Drunk Hearthstone. Archetype. Which is sort of a type of deck. Just like Murlocs, Dirty Shaman. I'm sorry, Dirty Paladin. Whatever. Okay, so I just opened 15 packs. Now, what am I talking about? What's disenchanting? Okay, go to your My Collection. I was going to create a new free-to-play account just for you guys, but you know what I said? Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think that's going to happen. I got too much stuff going on here, and it's just, I don't want to manage two accounts. I'm sorry. See these little red numbers, by the way? That means I have new cards, brand new cards. I just opened them. All of these are now red. It means I got new cards, so if you page through, by the way, every one of these tabs is a different class. So here's all my Druid cards, here's all my Hunter cards, here's all my Mage cards, here's all my Paladin cards. I didn't get any new Paladin cards, here's all my Priest cards. And I got 7 new Rogue cards. Why? Probably because I hate Rogue. I never play it. But, so you can see one's here new, right click on a card to take a closer look. Boom, Sinister Strike, deal 3 damage to enemy hero. Here's one I just got new. Right click on a card to take a look. Like, Goblin Auto Barber, boom, give your weapon +1 attack. Look at that, it's 2 casting cost 3/2. 2 casting cost 3/2. That is a River Basilisk with an ability, which means that it is simply a better card than Basilisk, if you're playing Rogue. Because these are all Rogue cards here. These are all Rogue cards. You have to play Rogue to get access to these cards. Goblin Auto Barber. Notice one thing here, people. Goblin Auto Barber. You can only ever have 2 of one card in your deck that you build. Okay, so what that means is having 3 is useless. Why do I care? Go to the bottom corner of the screen here. It says crafting mode. This little dust, this little bling, it's so bling, it's pretty. It's like pixie dust. It's pixie dust. That is pixie dust. That's what it is. It's pixie. I finally figured out what that is. And now what you can do when you click that is you can go disenchant your extra cards. Okay, you can disenchant your extra cards. Extra cards, extra cards. Keyword extra cards. Disenchant your extra cards to create arcane dust. You can't have more than 2 copies of a card in your deck, so you might as well disenchant the... Look at this, guys. Look at the Blizzard's really smart. You can't say that Blizzard is stupid because this proves right here, mass disenchant, that they are smart. Why? Why on earth? Why in the hell would they make you go through and do what I'm about to do right here? Okay, only a bad game developer would make me manually go through my Rogue cards here, find every single one that I have 3 of, and then disenchant it manually right here. When I disenchant this, notice this little dust, little duty bobber here. 125. When I disenchant this extra card, I dust it. Dust it. Just like in the game of Warcraft, where you can disenchant. And you can see that my dust then went up to 130. And now I mentioned something about gold cards. Okay, so you can only have 2 Goblin Auto Barbers. Okay, only 2 Auto Barbers. You don't need more than 2. You never do. Well, what if you pull a gold one? Well, notice how if I disenchanted this one, I got 5 dust. Well, if I disenchant the gold one, I get 50 dust. 50 dust. It's the same card, people. It achieves the same thing. It's just not as pretty. And look, these are animated. Okay, look at that. That's pretty cool, right? It's so cool that I'm going to disenchant it and get rid of it. That is how cool I think it is. Now, some of you might really like those gold cards. Some of you, when you start playing, might really like one class. And if you were to pick such a class, I'm just going to say this, and I'm going to get crap because they're going to give me hell for this. I would say that you should probably pick and focus on 1 or 2 classes, maybe 3, and for sure pick Hunter, because it's a pretty cheap deck, and it's really, really cheap, under 1,000 dust to build a really, 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 really awesome deck. And Mage is one that uses similar cards. It's basic cards, it's free cards, a lot of the cards are free. So if you ever see a card in the Mage stack here that doesn't have a symbol on it, that means it's a regular standard, or maybe they do have symbols on it. I forget how they do that. Okay. Yeah, here, I'm going to turn off crafting mode here. So I'm not in crafting mode. So you can see arcane missiles and mirror image. When you level your mage hero to level 10, you unlock a bunch of free cards. So the reason why a lot of times people say focus on hunter or mage when you're first starting out as a free-to-play, you don't have a lot of money, you don't want to spend a lot of money on a new game, whatever the reason, you focus on this because the basic cards of mage and hunter, and you could maybe argue paladin, I would say. That's why those are the 3 I like. Warlock too. Warlock 2. A minimal investment into the Naxxramas expansion creates a beautiful, a simply beautiful potential for you as a not a free-to-play player, but a low-cost player. So, by the way, when you go to the shop here, you can buy cards or adventure. Cards or adventure. Cards on the left, adventure on the right. Cards on the left, adventure on the right. Cards on the left, adventure on the right. And Naxxramas, I think it costs like $24.99, something like that. BlackRock, Mountain costs I think maybe $24.99. As you purchase these and take part in the challenges that you are faced, as you beat them, it's player versus enemy, so you're going against a computer. As you beat them, you unlock cards. Something like 20 to 30 cards per expansion, maybe more. And some of these cards are really, really good for certain classes. And I would argue that they're really, really good for Warlock. And we can make a zoo deck off most of these cards. And anyways, that is basically it. So once you have a bunch of dust, just follow with me here. Let me go to crafting mode, and I'm going to go disenchant extra cards. I'm going to disenchant 445 dust out of what I just did. Okay? I'm going to do that. I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to disenchant all my extra cards. Boom, done. Not my gold cards. That's just a regular card. It does not disenchant your gold cards, okay? Just disenchants all my... If I wanted to disenchant my gold cards, I could come through here and do all that. But I'm not going to do that. That's just take too long. And to be honest with you, this video is already super long. In fact, I've lost all of you already, so you're gone. You're not with me anymore. That's okay. That's all right. That's okay. You're still going to watch. You're just not going to watch closely. That's all right. But let's do that on Void Terror just to show you that. Boom, another 100. Yep, boom. There you go. Look at that. There, I just did one just to show you, man. You can do it. Just do it. Just do it. Who cares? You don't want to do it? You don't want to do it? Undo it. By the way, when you leave this screen, you can't undo it. Wait. Let's say you want to disenchant it. Wait, do you want to do this? Do you want to do it? You want to invalidate the deck? You want to invalidate the deck? Well, that's probably because I only have a few of these. No, that's not true. That's a lie. Disenchant. Boom! Undo. Disenchant. Just kidding. Disenchant. Confirm. No, just kidding. You can undo it. Oh my god. That's kind of fun. I could do that over and over and over again, but I'm so not going to. I'm just saying that that's how you would do it if you wanted to do it. Now, let's just say for a second, go to crafting mode. Let's not go to here, though. Let's go to Hunter. Let's go to crafting mode. And let's look for a blue... Oh, jeez. What, do I have, like, every card? Seriously. How much money have I spent? I'm not in crafting mode, am I? Funny. Okay, so here we go. Okay. I'm going to come back to my class cards here. What you're looking for is there. Boom, there I saw it. Right there, right there. See, let's say I don't have this. If you don't have a card, it will show up in this color right here. So if you don't have Metal Tooth Leaper... I almost said leper there, but it's not leper, it's leaper. Don't leave them on the rain, on Gores or Critters, the whole blah, blah, blah. Okay, if I want to create this card, which, by the way, I don't want to create that card. That card's useless. Why do I want to create a useless card for you on YouTube? Can you undo that, I wonder? I don't know. Let's say I wanted to make this guy. Well, he's an epic. Epics cost 400 of my dust. So basically what I'm saying is, for 1,000 dust, you can make a really good hunter deck. And so I could make one from free to play to this, to 600 dust. I could make a good hunter deck even. I pretty much have most of the hunter cards, but to make a common card, let's say I needed a common. Let's see if there's any common cards I need, which I probably have all of them. So let's just say, let's go like this. Let's disenchant this. Okay. This is a waste, by the way. Don't ever do this. That'd be crazy. Don't be crazy like me. I'm not going to undo it. So I only have one unbound elemental. So there's not a ×2 under it. Well, of course, I do have this gold one. Here, let's just disenchant that. Oh, boom. Don't need it. Now, when I come to unbound elemental, I only have one of them, okay? So I want to make another one. So I'm going to spend the 40 dust right here. It comes out of your pool of 680. Boom! That is how this game works, from free to play to getting cards and becoming better. So as you complete daily quests and get gold, you can then buy cards or enter into the arena. And if you do really good in the arena, you can take your earnings, which are packs, open your packs. Or you can just use the gold, 100 gold, and buy a pack. Open the pack. You're going to get cards you need. You're going to get cards you don't need. Disenchant the ones you don't need. and then you'll be left with dust. Use that dust to create the cards that you need. Think of it in Castle Clash as simply using gold to buy a Pumpkin Duke or something, or trading a Druid for a Pumpkin Duke or something like that. I'm not sure exactly, or let's just say you could purchase with gems a Pumpkin Duke for 10,000 gems. Let's say you could buy a Pumpkin Duke. That would be the equivalent. You earn your gems through basically doing your daily quests. In this game, you earn your gold by doing daily quests. You use that gold to then purchase everything you need, and boom, that's how this game works. As always, keep it dirty and dirty up.